Clipblade 4.0 is now up and running, and this is what we've been working on. File conversions, edge blade customizations, as well as listening to your feedback and making the necessary changes. Alright, picture this. You've just copied a file or transferred a file to your device. You want to convert it to a different format, but now you have to use a different app or website, so that means uploading the file. Probably with file size limits, maybe watch a bunch of ads. All of that which takes a bunch of time. With Clipblade 4.0, that's now a thing of the past. You can convert an audio to a different format, video to audio, images to PDF, or vice versa, or even save a bunch of text you've copied as a text file. Okay, so starting with the desktop app, I have an audio file in opus format that I can either choose to save it as a FLAC, MP3, or other options. In the video category, I have this MP4 video that I copied about 2 weeks ago. I can either choose to convert it to an audio or as a different video format. And in the images category, scrolling down a bit, I've got my dream car as a PNG, but for some reason I want to save it also as a PDF. A dialog shows up where I can rename the file. In this case, I'll just call it the rs6_avant. Once conversion is complete, I can either view the file in the Explorer or open it using an appropriate app. And there goes my powerful-looking PDF. Finally, I've got some text that I copied. I can either save it as a text file, PDF, or even a Word document. I'll save it as a text file and give it a suitable name. And there's the copied content as a text file. Moving over to Android. Over here, we integrated 4 different ways to convert your files. The first way is by opening the app, tapping on the 3 dots of the clip, and you get to choose the format to convert to. The second way is by sharing the file over to Clipblade. Select the bottom option, or convert to a different format. Then choose your preferred format to start the conversion. The third way is by using the floating edge panel, tapping on the clip's icon, then tapping on the dots menu. Then choose the format to convert to. The fourth, and actually my favorite way to convert a file, is by using the Draw on Screen tool. To use this method, open your file manager, open EdgeBlade, and pick the Draw on Screen tool. Draw around the file you wish to convert to. A dialog will show up, and down at the bottom, there's an option to convert it to a different format. I'll select MP3 and start the conversion. Once complete, I can view the file with the app of my choice. The next feature we worked on, after listening to your feedback. Customization of the edge blade. In the Settings menu, under Clipboard Actions, you can now choose which side the edge blade should be docked. Either to the right, which is by default, or the left, as you can see. I'll switch it back to the right. There's also a trigger point option. By default, you can swipe the whole right side of the screen to open the edge blade. The other option, Edge Blade Only, lets you only swipe on the edge blade to open it. This can be useful in certain cases, like say you're cropping an image, and the edge blade keeps on getting in the way. Lastly, we also added the ability to be able to position it anywhere along the screen vertically. See those 2 white dots at the top and bottom? Tap and hold on to them to position it anywhere you prefer. And before I forget, you can also now launch the app from the edge blade directly. Finally, we managed to squash quite a number of bugs, the most notable being blading. or in layman terms, transfer of files. To actually ensure blading works seamlessly and at all times, kindly ensure the desktop app runs with administrator privileges. Other than that, this wraps it up for Clipblade 4.0. We've got plenty of exciting features lined up for 2026. In the meantime, stay bladed.